Hello Gemini and welcome to Fae Light Tarot. This video is for your manifestation for the next 4 weeks, that time period being the entirety of October to the beginning of November. So as per usual, I have cleansed and pre-shuffled my cards so that I can take my time over it and not waste any of yours. As any tarot reader will tell you, there's a lot of you out there, so take what resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't. And if it doesn't resonate for you at all, that's okay. It's just not the reading for you. You can try again another time. But should you like what you see in here, then please, by all means, do hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and you will be alerted to when your next reading is next week, and that is going to be for your wellness check-in. So before we start, what is a manifestation reading all about? Essentially, a manifestation reading is advice and guidelines on how you can raise your vibrations or improve your energies in order to receive from the universe. So what energy you put out there, whatever positivities or negativities you put out there, is what you will receive in return. So this is just a good little roadmap for that there, especially if you're wanting to change something or just improve your vibrations in general. So the vibration that you are emitting at the moment is the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords, he is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He is one that is pursuing anything to do with the power of thought or intelligence, even learning. He's also quick to get stuck in about the fight. He can be rebellious and impetuous, but we'll see what's happening there. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Swords for Gemini. Knight of Swords from Gemini. Okay. Interesting. Okay. You have the Six of Cups in reverse. You have the Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Moon card, and you also have the Queen of Cups on its side. Woo, Gemini, I feel that you have had a bit of a time of it. It seems to me that you've effectively cut out somebody from your past who was not doing good things for you. You could see that some silliness was happening and you just didn't want to partake in that anymore because it was leaving you in a place where you were having some hardships. You were having some real hardships. Maybe the way that they were treating you wasn't conducive to your health, mental or physical. Maybe they even drained you a little financially. But a decision was made and a decision was completed because you realised, no, this isn't working for me. This is my truth and I'm going to be honest about it. And I feel that you're having mixed feelings about it. You knew it had to be done and you were left kind of ambivalent about it. Maybe even there is some degree of uncertainty there, like, did I do the right thing? Did I act too hastily? As the Knight of Swords often does. But the thing about the Knight of Swords is that he's acting from a place of his righteousness. So he did what he thought was right. At the bottom of the deck, which is the subconscious and unseen, you have the Knight of Swords again, the Empress, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, you made this decision fast. Like, there was no messing about with it. I wonder, the reason why the Knight of Swords has turned up twice, I wonder if what actually happened or came about was something that happened that was so bad, perhaps against somebody that you love, or somebody else that you love, or your own character, that it really drove home those swords into your heart, and you were bloody thankful that it happened. You know, you actually celebrated that this thing happened. Even though you are ambivalent about it, I get a feeling that you had an overwhelming sense of, thank God that's over. Something that you need to be more open to receiving, though, is the Hanged Man, and that could easily talk about a change in perspective. Now, not everybody wants to hear that, okay, but I'm just telling you what's on the cards. Sometimes, especially because you have mixed feelings about it, understanding the different perspective or viewing it in a different way is going to be the thing that's actually going to help you to really pinpoint how you're feeling about something. Tell me about the Hanged Man, please, for Gemini. Hanged Man for Gemini, what's happening? Okay. Hanged Man for Gemini. Boop. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Tower card, the Two of Swords, and you have the Hierophant. Oh boy, yes. I feel that you were quick to act on what you thought was right, because what happened was so devastating that it completely shook your tower, and it really did pull the rug from under your feet. And you didn't see it coming. And not only did you not see it coming, but you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to see that that was what was happening. But a lesson was learned. A lesson was learned. And it was a sore lesson to learn. Now, with the Two of Swords, she doesn't want to see any perspectives. She doesn't like either of them. However, with clear communication, with the ability to remove the things that no longer serve you and to rebuild what is important to you, faith in yourself will help you to get that new perspective. Just being open to it. Don't have to accept it, but just be open to it. What will come when you are open to this new perspective is the Ten of Wands, and that does talk about the exhaustion. Let's talk about that. 10 of Wands for Gemini. 10 of Wands for Gemini. Interesting. What will come from accepting this change of perspective, or seeing the change of perspective, is you understanding just how done you are with it all. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, because that's actually really quite horrible of me, but I've been there. I know what that's like. I know what that feeling is like. That no, I'm just utterly done. It's time for me to look to the future and to move on to what serves me best. Because once I do that, once you do that, my emotional clarity is going to become so clear. And with that, the possibility of something new arriving is going to be huge. I feel as well that the ace of, well, any suit talks about new beginnings, right? New possibilities, new opportunities. There could be an opportunity for emotional rewards or financial rewards, or the reduction of that ambivalence that you feel once you accept it. Because I feel that that's what the Hanged Man is. That also the Hanged Man talks about enlightenment. So being more open to receiving the enlightenment that you have behind what's your motives and the other motives, it will make you see that no, that this was the right choice to make, because I'm bloody tired, and I'm there's a Scottish word, scunnered, which is just fed up in every possible aspect. Yeah. Yep, the ending had to happen. It had to happen because it's bringing you new positivity, new everything, new love for life. Things are able to regain equilibrium now. So what is your next step or your leap of faith? And that is walking the chosen path towards the new horizons. Tell me about the Three of Wands, please. Tell me about the Three of Wands, please. Three of Wands for Gemini. Three of Wands for Gemini. What's occurring? Okay. You have the Ten of Wands, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Cups, what's this? Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Expect some unexpected news, Gemini. Unexpected news may be on the horizon for you. Because a group of knights tend to talk about that. So, anyway, back to Magic Ad. The leap of faith to take is walking down that path. Okay. Now the thing is that taking that leap of faith and walking that path, you need to do it because there are far too many wands in your grasp. It's too many to hold, and you are just overburdened with so much nonsense. A turn has come for you, and it is a fated path for you. Like it also it represents life cycles and karmic cycles and so on. So it's entirely possible that this situation that we're in at the minute that has gotten you to the point where your vibration has become this almost combatant kind of way. It's a cycle that needs to be closed, or at least experienced in order to be closed. Yep. That sense of loss. The loss had to happen in order for you to gain the ability to look for the truth. And not only to look for the truth, but for you to recognize that you needed to do your due diligence on it. That as well, this opportunity for you to expand is now here. Now, that could be expansion on any scale. It could be expansion as in like an actual job promotion, expansion in terms of travel, upgrading what you like to do for fun, the things that make you experience joy. Also expansion on your own feelings and your vibrations. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, and the Lovers. I feel that there's some kind of group that you could, if you don't belong to it already, seeking out a group of people that are of like minds and who help to build something together, figuratively, literally, whichever. But you can perfect what you're doing and what you're learning. Sorry, that's my dog. She saw something. Oops, daisy. How can I manifest more effectively? Is the Five of Wands. Let's see what that's all about, because I can talk about competition and strife, but let's see what's happening. Five of Wands for Gemini, please. Competition. Tell me about the Five of Wands for Gemini. Five of Wands for Gemini. So, how can I manifest even more effectively? I think that looking at how you deal with strife might be the way forward for you to figure out how to manifest more effectively. Because, like I said before, what energies you put out is the same energies that you receive in turn. So, if you put out an energy of, excuse me, aggression, for example, aggressive things are going to come back to you, right? And it might not necessarily like physically aggressive, but you know, anything that causes blockages for you. And how do you do that? How do you get to manage the way in which you deal with conflicts? Well, the way that you do it is that you work on it with other people, the people that are closest to you, the things that help you to create something. They're the people that are going to do it, or not do it for you, but they're going to be the ones that help you through it. Because these people here with the Three of Pentacles, they learn and they teach. This could be a friendship group, it could be a hobby group, it could even be a support group, anything of that matter. And the Six of Swords there, with him carrying these swords onto new shores. Yes, he might be moving on to new shores, but he's still carrying these swords. So I feel that perhaps it wouldn't hurt for you, like, to figure out how you can manifest even more successfully, is to see what inner work you need to do in order to figure out how to better manage conflict situations, and also figure out, how do I reduce or remove the amount of swords that I keep carrying with me? Because these are baggages that hold us down and ultimately affect how we process things now. It's not easy. It's absolutely not easy at all. And this is the powerful thing about counselling. We're there not to tell you what to do, but to assist you in figuring out what the right method is for you. You find your own problems. You're not put under a microscope at all, and you're certainly not judged. You are listened to help regain balance and that sensation of security. These are the things that make us feel safe. And when we feel safe, our vibrations are in a place where we are able to make things easier for ourselves and our surroundings. Mm-hmm. Because if you have the will and the determination to manage these forces in you that push and pull, you will be strong enough to walk away from an old mindset, an old way of feeling, and you will be able to walk towards a new horizon without those swords. It's going to open you to being able to explore new things that bring you joy, new experiences. And not only that, your manifestation, your ability to manifest will bloom. Nothing will be unachievable for you, and you will finally have that new perspective that the cards were previously asking you to be open to. Wow. A message for you from Spirit or your higher self is the Ace of Pentacles. A gift is coming your way. A new beginning is coming your way. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles for Gemini. Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, you have the Emperor, and you have the Sun on its side. Yes, a gift is coming your way, or at least something that is precious to you or will be considered precious to you. And I feel that it's an offer of stability. And you can interpret that in whichever way that you feel. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she is incredibly generous. She is willing to devote what she has to the people who need it. She's exceptionally grounded and she loves nature. But she's very nurturing in that way of that way that a certain type of mother can be, or father, that like, do you want something, son? I'll go and get you. You know, that type of way. And also on the other side of it, you have the analytical thinker, the Emperor. The analytical thinker who is stern, yes, of course, but he's also a protector. And he is able to look at things objectively for you to be able to figure out what the right route ahead is. That could very well be the person that we were talking about with the previous cards, to help you look at certain things. It could be a counsellor. It could even be a figure who in your eyes has authority. For example, like a father figure or a mother figure or somebody like that that you feel is wise. Because the Emperor, right, he didn't get to this age fighting wars that he fights and running an empire the way that he does without wisdom. But he's a very clear thinker. He's also stern, so I feel like he wouldn't mess about and telling you what you needed to know. And it does bring you this new area of exploration, in a journey that comes your way, and it could be the journey itself. For example, it could be a literal journey. And it isn't one that brings you results right away. It's something that needs to be worked at, but it is going to be there. It is going to be there. So yes, Spirit is telling you that a gift is coming. A gift of stability is coming if you look towards the people around you that can provide you safety and they can give you the things that you need while also being honest with you. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil card, you have this star, and you have the Ten of Pentacles here. Because I do feel, Gemini, that there is an element of unhealthy practices that need to be addressed in order for you to get to this new path of new healing. And with that new healing is going to come abundance and recognition of how far you've come. Sorry for the jump. I needed to go and see what my dog was barking at. So yes, Gemini, let's have a look and see a wee summary for you. So you are in an energy at the moment where there's a slight combative part to how you're feeling, and it is coming from a place of you having to address some things that you didn't like and you didn't see, and you had to really take a hard line against something that was really shaking your foundations. What to be open to is that change of perspective, because once you do have that openness to that new change of perspective, it puts you on a path of healing that can potentially involve either a support group or a group of friends that provide support to you, even a counsellor, and they will be able to help you to remove some of those things from your from your stack of wands that make you exhausted. And once you do that, once you make the decision to go down on that path, it is going to bring you to a place of new healing and new beginnings, which is lovely. There's also some people on the side of you that are there, that are willing to help bring you the gift of security, and also being able to speak to you in a language that you understand, which is that directness and the no nonsense. But a new beginning is ahead for you, should you choose to take it. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. And as I say, if it does resonate with you, then please do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And I will see you again for your next reading, which will be for a wellness check-in. All right? Take care of yourself, Gemini. Bye.